I'd like to read to you from Daughter of Darkness, Book 2, Maze, Chapter 1. Some thief stole my bicycle. I was following my friend Hendricks on foot through the city streets after a peaceful morning, lying in the green grasses on the shores of Lake Merritt, sunlight filling the sky, flashing off skyscrapers overhead. A true beauty this day, even afforded me silence in the early hours before the sun came up and woke the birds. I need complete silence for as many hours of every day, and as many minutes of every hour, and as many seconds of every minute as I can get. There are big ideas circulating which will otherwise be lost to dark matter, casualties of the smartphone alert system. Now I was trying my level best to keep up, ducking and dodging the many obstacles Hendricks passed through effortlessly like a cloud, finding my way around parking meters and bus stands and people and their dogs, skipping leashes like rope, leapfrogging over little children, honking at the geese, snapping at the turtles, pushing off parked cars and moving ones into intersections and over walls, all for the thirst which had been building up in me for days. I stopped for a kid who seemed out of place and realized he was lost on purpose. I shook my head and squeezed his little earlobe and told him, "Be careful." I had to get on, and for sure I was cursing Hendricks up and down these streets, under and over my breath. "Hold up, you miserable floater, you! Hold up!" He flashed me that ghostly smile, turning around and stepping backward through traffic, the cars and buses passing through him, the world reflected in his boots, eternally shine like the buttons on his velvet coat. My gosh, the strangest fellow you ever seen. If only your eyes could stop playing tricks and really pin him down, you would have thought he'd just stepped out of the Roaring Twenties. Instead, it looked as if he stepped into a wax museum for a makeover and back out into the daylight. God knows how I kept up. I guess I can hold my own, despite the occasional smoke. I was once an immaculate lung, and running came natural when I was a kid. I could have won marathons if I hadn't shook hands with the Marlboro Man, I swear. I can hear the applause now, a burst of pigeon wings as they take flight and scatter before me. A quarter-mile down Grand Avenue, and I'm thanking my lucky all-stars I wasn't struck down by this guy on his cell phone texting while driving. I could hear his engine rev just behind me as he corrected himself. Every day this same sort of madness was going on in the world. No one seemed to hold their attention in any one place anymore. If you could focus on just what you were doing for more than a minute, you must have been some sort of prodigy.